this?
It's Anthony.
Andy, what's up, man?
Good morning. Good morning, DJ Andy. Good morning, Angela. Good morning. I'm not sure if Charlamagne got there yet.
I'm here, sir. I'm here.
He's here now.
Good morning.
Hey, Charlamagne, I'm on your side. DJ Andy, I have a question for you. Why do you bully Charlamagne so much? Like,
Envy bullies me?
Wow.
DJ Envy bullies me.
I agree.
That's a different take.
DJ Envy bullies me. Not DJ Envy bullies me. I get bullied on this show, and I agree with you, sir. What do you think I should do? Should I go to HR, give me a bag?
I think the best thing is DJ Envy, he has the same hairstyle as you, right? You guys both have body. But the difference is...
Envy got the fake hairline.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, his hairline might be fake, but you can see yours. Like, yours, you can see it starts in the back of your head. Like, you have the Stephen A. Smith half pro, and DJ
All right.
he has the fade.
Is he bullying you?
Yes.
Yeah, you can see his fade. Like, you can see his hairline. He doesn't have to go to the barbershop.
I think you flirting with me, bro. Are you flirting with me?
What,
I'm a married man.
You didn't give me no advice about my bully situation.
Now, how am I bullying Charlamagne?
Yeah, you have a perfect hairline. Like, you don't have to go to the barbershop to get your hair cut.
So
his
hairline bullies mine?
I actually go to the barber twice a week, sir, but I think I love the fact that you're complimenting me.
His hairline is scared. It's running back.
You can see your hairline. You can see the front of your hairline. Charlamagne,
how's your hairline, sir?
My hairline is good.
Okay.
I don't have to come 10 minutes late because I'm in the parking lot shaving my head.
I'm confused whose side you're on this morning.
Who the hell was 10 minutes late because they were shaving their head?
You know you're a grown-ass man talking about my hairline and Charlamagne's hairline. I think you're flirting with us, sir.
That's so funny. I just did this whole thing on here, and I was talking about how men are so self-conscious about their hairlines.
I'm not at all.
Guys don't want to not wear a hat if they don't have their hair cut.
I didn't have a hat on yesterday.
Oh,
my hair wasn't cut.
If I need a haircut, I'm wearing a hat. That's just me. That's regardless. Hello, who's this?
This is Tavares.
Hey, Tavares. Get it off your chest.
Hey, I got a little issue with Charlamagne. I'm not sure if you're part of the group either, but this whole black men don't cheat.
Yes, sir.
I'm not coming up against the brothers or trying to sell secrets and all that stuff. I ain't with
That's exactly what you're doing. I can smell it on your breath already this morning.
Well, smell my breath when I give you this. I'm the whole reason. My father cheated on his wife.
My dad did too, sir.
Okay, I'm here on account of that. You know what I'm saying? And
you a love child?
Huh?
Go ahead.
There was no love involved in that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was lust. That's called lust. That's a difference. That's what I'm saying. In our community,
He's hurt.
There's a lot of kids rejected because of this lust demon. And this whole false narrative of black men don't cheat. Listen, I don't know if it's comical. You know what I'm saying? But I get the comedy in it. But
There's no comedy in it,
Let me tell you
man.
something, sir. Black men don't cheat. I don't know what grown-ass black little boys do, but black men, we don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that your father caused your.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
I get it now. That's what you. Okay, I was just unaware of the comedy side of it. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying now.
Ain't no comedy. This is not a laughing matter.
You still speak to your dad, bro?
A real man does not cheat, is what you're saying.
Black men don't cheat.
Now let me ask you a question, sir. Do you still speak to your dad?
Yeah, I love my father.
Okay. Did you get out all the situation and problems and everything off your chest with him?
With the help of God, yes.
Okay, good.
Let me ask you a question. Did your father, his wife or whoever he cheated on, how did you coming into this world devastate her?
What happened? She embraced me. That's why I love her to this day. She embraced me, and that's why I outreach to kids that are rejected and have that same spirit upon them, that when they go out in the world and they don't have a father, they don't have a mother, these crimes that are being committed, these things that are being committed in our community, there's a deep-rooted thing that we have to dig up and really look at, people, and that's what's going on in our community right now. It's rejection.
Well, you're right.
We're not rejecting you, brother. We love you. Thank you for calling, brother.
And remember,
I love y'all too. I appreciate y'all.
And remember, black men don't cheat.
All right, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us. Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Dre.
Hey, what's up, bro? Get it off your chest.
Man, I'm just happy to be up this morning, man.
You and me both, brother.
Yeah, man, just thanking the Lord and shouting out my family, my wife and my kids. As long as we keep going, on my way to work this morning. Y'all have a blessing.
You too, my brother.
Hello, who's this?
This is Jules Gems 100.
Hello,
Jules Gems 100.
Get it off your chest. You sound like a cigarette.
It's early. I didn't have tea yet.
Well, what's up, mama? Get it off your chest. You having a great day so far?
So far, it's a great day. So many blessings. I do have a jewelry business. It's called Jewel Gems 100. But every single day, I think about my brother that is in jail because of police brutality for 10 years. Every single morning.
He's in jail because of police brutality? How'd that happen?
He was about 15 years old, and he was jumped by police. They took him to jail. They had him sign papers, and he didn't even have his parents with him.
Damn.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
So they basically forced him to confess to something that he didn't do.
Correct.
Gotcha.
That is awful.
I'm sorry about that, Mama.
And we can see how that can happen. We've seen it happen many times. That's awful.
I even went to go visit him, and the police wouldn't let us visit him.
Is that illegal?
And he was over jail for 10 years.
And well, I'm so sorry, Mama.
Well, I'm glad you heard my story and my brother's story, so I'm very happy about that.
Okay.
Well, thank you for calling to vent with us this morning.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's up, Envy?
Hey, what's up, Trav?
Hey, what's up, you?
Hi, Trav.
How you doing, boo?
Good, boo. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's up, Charlamagne?
What up, sis? How you?
Listen, I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh,
What's
here
new?
we go.
You love picking my bone.
No, I'm tired of you, Charlamagne. I am tired of you.
Talk to me.
You know, you purposely go out your way not to mention J. Cole when you talk about lyricists. You always want to bring up Rhapsody. You always want to bring up Kendrick Lamar. You always go out your way not to mention J. Cole, and I'm tired of it.
That's not true. I just mentioned who I thoroughly enjoy, and I'm not saying that J. Cole's not a lyricist. Those are just the two top people that come to the top of mind when I think of super lyricists in this game. I think of Cole, I think of Rhapsody, I think of Big Sean. That's what comes to my mind.
So you do think of Cole.
I want you to know that Cole can wash Rhapsody. Cole can wash K-Dot. K-Dot already ducked the smoke on American Dreams featuring Jeezy. Just go listen to that song.
My brother, you need to go listen to Sojourner with Rhapsody and J. Cole. Rhapsody clearly bodies J. Cole on that record. If you think otherwise, then you're really being biased. But Cole ain't on K. I don't think Cole's on K-Dot or Rhapsody level. But that's just my opinion.
Hey, Envy, drop one of the clues bombs with J. Cole, man. Y'all have a good day.
Come on, Charlamagne. You're supposed to say he's the Tim Duncan. Say that.
What?
Forget it.
We did mention Cole the other day when we were talking about lyricists with what's his name?
Blueface,
man.
Why I started to say Blue Dot? Who's
I don't
Blue
know.
Dot?
I don't know who that is.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Hit us up now. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about scheduling sex. Now, where did this come from, you?
This came from Tia Mowry on the What to Expect podcast, where she was talking about how she has a busy schedule, she has kids, and she and her husband, Corey Hardrick, have to schedule when they'll be intimate to make sure their sex life is not neglected.
I mean, I think it's, I don't think it's the sexiest thing. I think that sounds more like a job. Like, you know what I mean? Like what Charlamagne said earlier, like, I'm like, okay, like, that just seems like we gotta have sex Tuesday at 12 o'clock, be there. Like, that doesn't seem.
But you can make it sexy. That if you say it like that, it doesn't sound sexy. Now, if you say it like, all right, baby, so let's see, you get home at this time, you're traveling here, you come home then, so I'm gonna surprise you, we're gonna have an amazing date. So let's get ready for that.
How's the surprise if it's on the schedule?
It's on the schedule, but you don't know what she's gonna do. That's the surprise.
I mean, I wouldn't want to schedule sex. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great appointment to have, but does scheduling sex negate, like, impromptu sex? Like, all the impromptu sex that could possibly go down?
No, that's not to say that you can't sometimes have spontaneous sex when you can, but at least you know on these dates you getting some.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I might be on a schedule. Like, weekends are made for Michelob. Okay, you know, we got kids, we hustling during the week. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not a schedule. It's not every Saturday at 8. I mean, you know it's the weekend.
You just know during the weekend, Friday, Saturday, like, that's the days you at home, you cooling out. You know what I mean? Kids be in bed by 8 o'clock, 9. You know what I mean? Like, it's different.
Right.
It's different.
I like it. I think it's to make sure that you're not neglecting the other person or neglecting sex, because sometimes you can get so busy, you be like, damn, we ain't even had sex in 2 weeks because we've been so busy and tired.
And when I think about scheduling sex, I think about that Tyler Perry movie. I think it was a Tyler Perry movie. It was a movie with Sanaa Lathan. And Sanaa Lathan, I think, was the side chick, and she was creeping with the white husband, and she used to have to be at this hotel every week on a certain day, and then one day, because the wife found out about the schedule, so one day she looked up and the wife was standing there. So I think about that when I think about appointment sex.
You think about cheating and Tyler Perry?
Yeah, what was the name of that movie?
Was that The Family That Prays? Was that it?
I don't remember. I just know that Sanaa Lathan was the side chick, and they had scheduled sex with the white husband.
Is that like Medea's Merry Christmas or something?
I don't know. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if it was a Medea movie or not.
I think it's The Family That Prays.
Hello, who's this?
It's D.
Hey, D, what's going on?
What up, D? We want to hear from you this morning.
Yeah.
Charlamagne, what's
When
the
is D
schedule
on the
you in?
schedule?
Hey, as far as scheduling sex, man, I personally don't have a problem with it, especially a busy couple, but that doesn't mean that, that's going to take away from the spice, the spontaneous. You can still have those days,
Right.
but for sure, this day of the week, I'm going to get me some,
It gives you something to look forward to.
Why do men giggle when
Yeah.
they say that? This day of the week, I'm going to give me some. I'm going to give me some.
Yeah, man. So that's my point of view on that, man. It don't matter.
Yeah,
about
I'm with
the
you.
All right, thank you. Hello, who's this?
Maddie and
Hey.
Catherine. Hi.
Hey, guys. Are you guys a couple?
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Guess not.
Good morning.
Now we're talking about scheduling sex. Are you guys a couple?
No, this is my cousin. I'm taking her to work.
I'm sorry.
You're disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Andy. You're disgusting.
Did you
You're
just call
disgusting.
these two women who are cousins a couple?
I just asked
You're
a question. They said it's Maddie and Catherine. They on the phone
What's wrong
together. I
with
just
you?
asked a question.
Talk to me, Maddie and Catherine. Do y'all have WAP Wednesdays scheduled for your booze?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. First of all, I think scheduling sex is whack as hell.
Okay.
I want to walk by my man, and it's automatic on site, not let's do this Monday at 3 o'clock. It don't work that way.
Girl who has no kids, drives Toyota Corolla, and you got time for that. Some people don't have time. Some people
Whoa.
have kids. Like,
Yo. What her car got to do with this, yo? Why you had to throw in she got a Corolla?
Yeah, what did that
I
have to
understood
do
the
with
no
it?
kid part. What's wrong with Toyota Corollas?
Thank you. I'm a teacher. Like, what do you expect me to drive?
Okay.
Lane? Yeah. Anyway, no, I think it's whack.
Yeah. Okay, you think it's whack.
I like
she
on-site
said
sex,
that-
though.
Yeah, and I don't think that means
Sorry?
you're not allowed to do that if it's not on the schedule. It just means these particular days it's going to happen.
yes. Thank you, Angela Lee. Yeah, it's
Angela
very
Yee.
It's Angela Lee.
In a Corolla.
In a Corolla.
Thank you, guys. 800-585-1515.
I really want to know what her car had to do with it. That was disrespectful. She was like, she ain't got no kids to drive a Corolla. Like, the people with Corollas don't got nothing to do but have on-site sex.
Wait, wasn't she getting a ride to work too?
Exactly.
In that Corolla. Absolutely. 800-585-1051. We're talking about scheduling sex. What are your thoughts? Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about scheduling sex. All right. What are your thoughts? I think it's kind of a whack. It doesn't seem spontaneous. It doesn't seem romantic. But ever since my nanny left, I might have to schedule more sex because my baby sleeps right in between me and my wife, and it's the worst thing ever. It's the best thing because it's your daughter, and you want. But I'm like, can mommy and daddy get some time? Like,
Yeah, I don't agree with the scheduling sex either, but I'm actually not mad at it. I'm really sitting here thinking, would WAP Wednesdays be a great thing to add to the repertoire? Taco Tuesdays right in the WAP Wednesday.
And some people might schedule sex if they're trying to have a baby too.
oh yeah. Yeah. That's something different though. But yeah, because they're looking for when a woman is. Yeah. Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This is Joel
G.I. Joe.
from Miami.
What's up, G.I. Joe from Miami?
Joel Charlamagne.
Oh, Joel, my bad, King. Shock Passe.
Nabule. Hey, I'm on my way home from work, man. I'm calling. I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. Blessed, black, and highly favored, like you always say.
Yes, sir.
I'm on my way home from work, man. I just wanted to call and say I'm really happy. I'm about to close in on the house.
Congratulations.
Me. Thank you. It's really good for me, my girl, and my son. Shout out to my girl Ashley and my son Jalen. So I'm just happy and blessed, man.
Well, congratulations. I'm happy for you. We were having a topic though. The topic was, do you schedule sex?
Every morning.
Huh?
Word.
What's that?
We were
God,
talking
brother.
about scheduling sex with the wife. Like, do you have scheduled sex with the wife?
Yeah, we do, man. I'm up every Friday. It's on Fridays now. That's it.
Oh, so Friday is the
I
scheduled
work
appointment.
80 hours a week, man. I work 80 hours a week, so it's only on Fridays.
Okay, so Friday is when you peel
And
back
doesn't
that
that give you
foreskin
something?
and you get to going.
That's it.
True indeed. True
All right, man.
indeed.
And doesn't that give you
man.
something to
Who's
look
talking about
forward?
Haitian
Doesn't that give you
massive
something to
out
look
there?
forward
Stock
to?
Absolutely, and it's worth it.
All right, bro.
That's right.
Hello, who's this?
Hello. What's that? This Elroy, like the Jetsons.
Elroy like the Jetsons. My man, what's happening, Elroy? Big Elroy. Big Jetson energy. Big future.
Elroy. Say that again, Charlamagne. What you talking?
Big future.
Okay.
Did you say Elroy's big? You know what? You're kinky this morning, but Elroy.
Nah, yeah. Nah, take that off. Take that
Nah,
off.
yeah, nah.
Y'all hard to get in contact with, though. Y'all real hard to get in contact
You
with.
didn't have to say real hard twice like that, but go ahead. What'd
Come
you
on, man. You crazy.
say? Talk to me, man.
We're
What's
talking
happening?
about scheduling sex, bro.
Nah, I ain't with scheduling sex. You never know what happened in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm with just rolling over and just lifting up a butt cheek. You know what I'm saying?
What about your butt
Trying
cheek?
to get it in.
He said you never know what happened in life. That's true, man. Schedule an appointment and you miss that appointment, something might come up. I'm with you.
Exactly. I'm with the rolling over the middle of the night, getting the action 5 and try to wake her up, nudge her. Try to move that leg over. You know how I go.
Move that leg over.
I feel you, Big Future.
Does she wake up?
Oh, chill out. But hey, Envy, I've been trying to get in contact with you with real estate, man. I need you to holler at me off the line about real estate.
Big land.
What you need? what you need, Elroy?
No, I'm working with your credit dude already to get my credit straight, but I'll be having me and my wife. We got our own company, Cody Homes. That's KODYHOS.
Mm-hmm.
We get property all over. And we need funding, really. That's the biggest thing. So I know you and Caesar be Big Caesar. I know both of y'all be moving.
Now it's Big Caesar. Now we need some money. It's Big Caesar. Huh?
I know y'all be moving all over, so I wrote you on Instagram. I wrote Caesar. I wrote your wife. No disrespect or nothing like that, but I wrote everybody trying to get in contact with you.
All right, man. Hold on, all right? All right. What's the moral of the story, guys?
I mean, the moral of the story is do what works for you. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't be mad at scheduled sex. I mean, that's a great appointment to have, right? To have some poom poom on the schedule. I'm not mad at it, but I just don't want to take away from the spontaneity of sex.
I feel like my schedule is so jam-packed with things that I'm like, I got to do this, I got to do that. That'd be a nice thing to see on my schedule.
Big Thursdays.
What? Can we play that clip when he said yesterday about... Here it goes.
Zacking off on Zoom with Zaddy.
Big Zaddy. Big Zaddy.
All right. This is the breakfast. Good morning. If you just joined us, I'm asking a serious question, right?
No, I'm asking a serious question.
Charlamagne, if you listen to the Breakfast Club for the last 10 years.
That is a lie.
You notice that I really think he's a little funny and...
Funny as how? What you mean, like ha-ha funny? Or
I don't know if it's ha-ha funny.
Like, what do you mean? What kind of funny?
I don't know if it's ha-ha funny or you serious, but he flirts with me all the time.
I'm not flirting with you. The problem is Angela Yee been off all week. And being that Angela Yee been off all week, you've been really, really, really flirting. And the final straw for me was when you played Trey songs about 10, 15 minutes ago and kept looking at me as you were playing the new Trey songs. I think that's disrespectful to my wife.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. A lot of people out there.
What is the question we're asking?
The way you flirt with me is a disrespectful.
No, it's the way you flirt with me disrespectful. That's the question.
Flirt with me. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Brandy.
Hey, Brandy.
Is the way that he flirts with me disrespectful?
No, it's the way that Envy flirts with me disrespectful.
Yes, it's disrespectful to your wives and to y'allself, because y'all not bisexual. Y'all shouldn't be flirting with each other.
Whoa. Wow. So we disrespecting both our wives is what you said?
Yes, that's not right. I was in a relationship where the dude was gay and was hiding it. So they don't feel good on the woman's behalf.
So you think that we actually flirt with each other?
Yeah, y'all be flirting with each other. I listen to y'all every morning.
I don't be flirting with him. He flirt with me.
So this is like a thing. Like, this is really, like, they all really think we be flirting with each other.
And she's an expert on this, by the way. So.
She's an expert. Hello, who's this?
This is Tom. This is all one wrong from Amityville.
Tom, this is a safe space, Tom. So I need you to answer a question for me. Is it disrespectful to my wife the way Envy flirts with me?
The way he flirts with me? Is it disrespectful to my wife?
It is so disrespectful, Envy, that you don't accept the love that this man is giving to you, bro.
Wow.
Charlamagne is showing you the love, Envy. Take that love, bro. Take that love, man.
I think
Your
maybe
wife understands. She understands. Poopy Boy Senior's on deck. Let her know. You know what I mean? Let her know. Poopy Boy Senior is on deck. Tell his son, tell his friends, say, yo, they'll get over it. Tell them boys, they know they Poopy Boys. Their father's just not on the radio.
My goodness, goodbye. Hello, who's this?
This is Roya from Brooklyn.
Hey, Ray from Brooklyn.
Hey, Ray.
Not Brooklyn, not Brooklyn.
Roya.
Royal?
Roya.
Oh,
Out the L.
I need to ask you a question. Is it disrespectful the way Envy flirts with me? Is it disrespectful to my wife?
Is it disrespectful the way he flirts with me to my wife?
Okay, first of all, Uncle Charla,
yes,
know you talk about Envy butt all the time.
See?
You are the one who bring up the butt jokes, the gay jokes, the everything when it comes to poor DJ Envy booty.
Me?
See?
You know it's you, Uncle Charla.
See?
Yes. Every time Envy even say anything that may refer to something that's not even on topic, you make it that way.
See?
That is impossible. I did not invent a remix.
much.
Thank you so much. See, it's the truth. He's disrespectful, right?
No problem.
So you trying to say Envy never flirts with me?
No, I don't. You always flirt with me. Hello, who's this?
This is Kim.
Kim, do you
Kim,
think it's
how are you,
disrespectful
Kim?
to my wife the way this guy flirts
No,
with
Kim,
me?
is it disrespectful to my wife the way Envy flirts with me?
Charlamagne, come on now. I have to tell the truth.
Okay.
This is Kim the Healer on the line. You are always messing with DJ Envy.
I'm Poopy Finger?
Envy. You know Charlamagne is always messing with you, so it's Charlamagne who starts it.
Right? Doesn't it?
Yes, he does.
Thank you so much, Kim.
This is unfair. Who is taking these calls?
I'm just going through them random.
Wow.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, how you doing? This is Graylin Harden, straight out of St. Louis, Missouri. You city finest.
You're talking
What's up,
a little
brother?
too fast. Slow down. What's your name now?
Graylin Harden, straight out of St. Louis, Missouri. You city's finest.
Okay.
All right,
Do you
Harden.
think it's disrespectful the way Envy's wife? I mean, the way Envy. Do you think it's disrespectful to my wife the way Envy flirts with me?
Or my wife the way you flirts with me?
Hold on. Neither one of y'all should be flirting with each other. That's always against the rules.
What rules?
No flirting with too.
You know what? That was a rule in the 50s and 60s, too, I remember. Especially down south. All right? Before the Civil Rights Movement. And in a lot of different neighborhoods now, there's still that rule. Okay? All right? I understand you. I get what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from.
Hello, who's this?
This is Tasha.
Hey, Tasha, I'm just asking a question. Is it disrespectful to my wife the way this guy flirts with me?
Tasha, is it disrespectful to my wife the way Envy flirts with me? Come on now.
Honestly, if I was either one of your guys' wives, I would find it totally disrespectful the way that you guys flirt with each other.
What?
I
don't
flirt
flirt with that, man.
with him.
You do. Both of you flirt, and I'm curious to know who started it.
Envy.
He did.
I mean, it's one thing to be cool with your mans, your friends, have a romance and all that, but some of the stuff y'all say is crazy.
Like
I
what?
would be like, if I was married,
Like what?
first of all, the little booty jokes and stuff, all that is like overboard to me.
Tasha,
If
let
I
me
was
tell you
your
this.
wife, and I heard another man commenting about my man's butt.
I ain't never commented on his
I ain't
booty.
never comment on his butt.
Yes, both of you have. Both of you have. And if I was the wife, I know that you guys are just playing, but it's like, man, it's so common. Y'all always do it. And
Let me
I'm
tell you
just
something.
like,
Can I tell you a
nah.
story? Can I tell you a story?
Oh, you go ahead. What story you want to tell?
When I moved back to New York almost 10 years ago, there was a woman at an apartment complex, and she told me, she said, Charlamagne, come here, I need to talk to you. She said, you really need to watch out for DJ Envy. I said, why? She said, because he's got a little friend that he visits over here that looks just like you. I think you're his type. He says short, bald head, same complexion. And he comes over here all the time.
That was my friend Little Sean that I went to college with. That's one of my best friends. I used to go visit him all the time. He used to stay in the apartment building as Charlamagne. That's why she said that. But let's talk about the guy that got on YouTube and was like, his name was Glitter Stick, and he said that you used to take a bus to come see him and give him that painting.
Boy, that's...
Wait a minute now. Both of y'all deflecting. But neither of those situations have to do with what y'all do to each other constantly.
Goodbye, Taj. We don't want to talk to you no more.
Neither one of y'all side got anything to do with y'all.
Let's go to one person. Peace and blessings. Who's this?
Hey, it's me, man. You're using my phrase on the radio.
Oh, Sean Stone.
Lord. Sean Stone. I meant to put something in your Cash App the other day. No, I did for real,
right.
but that wasn't the right. You sent me the wrong Cash App.
All right, so Sean, let me ask you a question. You listen to the show every morning, right?
Sean.
Yes.
The way this man
sir.
flirts with me, is it disrespectful?
No,
to
is
my
it
wife?
disrespectful to my wife the way Envy flirts with me?
So the thing is, I've been listening to this show for mad long. Charlamagne, you will lose this game. The reason why, even the listeners you flirt with, a dude could call on the radio and say something crazy, and you'll be like, you flip it around. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you will lose this game. You brought Envy your butt, a mole butt of your butt.
See?
So you flirt with Envy way too much, bro.
See?
So I think your wife will be upset. Envy's wife will be upset at you, son.
Thank you.
Sean, who asked you? Nobody asked you. Did somebody ask Sean? Did we ask Sean? I don't remember asking Sean.
I asked him. All right. There's no moral of the story. Stop flirting with me.
The moral of the story is, let's get a room. No, I'm just saying.
What? I ain't playing with it, man. This guy is crazy. He's got a special guest on the line.
Our buddy, our pal.
He started off the conversation with, I'm getting old. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Coy.
I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to adjust to this Zoom. I can't do it, man. I got my 17-year-old son is one that set this all up. He went to bed. I don't know how to turn it on. Still.
Don't be like Jeff Toobin and get caught ***ing off on Zoom. You know Jeff Toobin, the CNN legal analyst, he got caught ***ing off on Zoom.
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm doing this interview, Charlemagne, like Winnie the Pooh. I have a nice top on, but nothing but shorts underneath, just regular underwear.
Why are you trying to look, Charlemagne?
Tilt the camera, let me see.
What's wrong with you, Charlemagne?
That ain't Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh don't wear no shorts, Joe. Come on, you tease.
All right, let me take them off.
Oh my goodness,
you're a tease, Joe.
Let me take them off.
Let me see, Joe. Take it off, bitch. Bend over. Let me see.
What's wrong?
Sweet Joe Coy.
We just lost him. We just lost Joe Coy. Joe Coy took off his pants. Charlemagne started rapping to him. And then all of a sudden, we lost Joe Coy.
Man, what is going on?
What are you mad at?
This just makes me mad. Like, this is so unprofessional, man. It's like I'm at home in front of a chimney, right, Angela?
Now, what's behind you, Joe Coy? Why is there like a crying baby?
That's my son. That's my son.
A crying baby behind you.
Yeah. This reminds you to always pull out, everybody, right there.
I thought that was so interesting to watch you and your son sit down and for you to play some of the jokes that you told at his expense.
Oh, man, I thought that was the most fun because a lot of people think I'm making the stories up. I'm like, I'm not making them up. I'll do it in front of my mom. I'll do it in front of my son. It's just, it was fun to actually see him respond to the jokes personally. That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Especially the masturbation joke because, that's embarrassing to talk about your son masturbating and then he's right there.
Angela, I almost didn't do that joke and then he came to the taping, my Netflix taping, and literally he walked out and said, you have to close with that joke, Dad. But I wasn't going to do it, I swear. I was like nervous to do it. But he walked up to me, he was like, Dad, you got to do that joke. It's going to crush. Just do it. And I was like, all right, let's go.
So how are you doing during coronavirus and COVID? Because, you tour a lot. You're always on the road. You're out the country. So how is it just sitting down doing pretty much nothing?
It's actually this is the best year of my life. And I was blessed to be able to be in a position to not have to work because watching my son grow up in front of me. This is my first time seeing him every single day, taking them to school, making them lunch. And
wow,
when you're on the road every single weekend, you lose that. You take advantage of those days where you're like, oh, I'll see him next week. But each day you actually physically seeing him grow. It's just, wow. I didn't know how much I was missing. So, man, I love it. I really do.
Material from that, I'm sure.
So much. I can't wait. I went to, Ohio with, Chappelle's, in Yellow Springs. That was my first time on stage in 7 months. And all it was about was my son and COVID and Zoom class and, just experiencing all that.
I hate Zoom class, man.
I hate Zoom class. Don't discipline my son. He has a right now taking your class right now. You're lucky he doesn't stand up real quick. They should have checks during Zoom class. You watch all these kids fail. Watch them fail.
Joe, congrats on your Variety magazine cover too, man.
Absolutely, yes. Congrats, man.
Thank you. Thank you,
I think Joe Coy is so funny. One thing that you talked about.
It's upside down, Joe.
Shut up, Charlemagne.
What's really funny about your son is that he at school let people think that he was part black.
No, there's a teacher that still thinks he's part black. He hasn't told them that no or anything. He just left it at that. So they all believe it. And my son's cool with it.
Why did he lie and say he was part black?
Because my son wants to be black. What's wrong with that, Charlemagne?
Nothing. I think it's great.
Yeah, my son's got a huge afro. To be honest, I really do think he's part black. And I'm cool with it too.
What does your wife think about it then? What is
Hey, my ex, she dated some people. I came in at the right time. I got myself a cool black kid.
Now, wait a minute, Joe. Are you sure that, all jokes aside, are you sure your son is yours?
No, he's mine. He's 100% mine.
That on his applications for anything, right?
He puts black. Yes, 100%. And then, no, he also makes my sister's husband pick him up at school. So all the kids go, oh, his dad is black. But that's not. That's my sister's husband.
Now, do you still have that zit on the side of your neck?
How did you know?
Because I follow you on Twitter.
It's right here, man. It won't go.
That might not be a zit, bro.
Keep
you know you can get
squeezing
herpes anywhere.
All right, Angela, shut up. Really.
Do you miss being on the road?
I do, man. I miss it. I wanted Radio City Music Hall so bad. It was supposed to be March this year, and we have to keep postponing it. We have to wait till New York opens up. So,
yeah.
But I am getting ready to go on tour. I'm doing the social distance tour, and there are certain states that are allowing like 30% capacity right now. So I'm getting ready to do those cities right now.
So
I got to get on stage, man.
So it's going to be empty. So how is that going to feel playing a place that's pretty much empty?
I don't care. I need to get on stage, man. When I did Chappelle's spot, that was a dream.
Did you try the mushrooms? Because you told us about some mushrooms or shrooms.
Dude, he's got this mushroom drink. No, I didn't do it, but yeah, we were all gone, believe me.
What were you on, Joe? What's your drug of choice?
Wow, man. If it's not herpes from Angela Yee, it's Charlamagne wants to know what drugs I'm doing.
At least I didn't just pin an STD on you. I didn't pin a drug on you. I asked you.
Yeah. Joe, before your herpes, do you do heroin? Quick question. Exclusive. Are you masturbating on heroin? Quick question. We'll be right back.
All right, we got more with Joe Coy. When we come back, don't move. We're still kicking in with comedian Joe Coy. Charlamagne?
What else did you miss out on this year that was going to absolutely take the brand of Joe Coy to another level?
We were getting ready to shoot that special. I got a fourth one with Netflix, which is fine because I want to do another one anyways. I feel like this year's a little too soon anyways. So I want it for 2021. But the movie, I got the movie with Steven Spielberg's company, and we're going to shoot that early 2021. But 2020 was supposed to be the year, but here we go. We're getting ready to do it for 2021.
Don't breeze past that. Steven Spielberg.
I know. It's mind-blowing, Charlamagne. Check this out. So we get the call after Coming in Hot comes out, and, it's Amblin, and we go do the just a general meeting, and the first thing they say is, Steven can't stop talking about you. And I looked at my manager, and then I looked at them. I was like, are we talking about the same Steven, or is this Steven from accounting? Because I don't really care about Steven from accounting. And they're like, no, it's Mr. Spielberg loves your work, and he can't wait to work with you. And fast forward to right now, this is the movie that's going to happen. So
can you tell us what it's about?
It's Easter Sunday, man. It's about Easter Sunday, and it's my whole family and what happens during that one day. So they love the story, and I can't wait for the world to see it, man.
Congrats too for being recognized in San Diego with your own day in honor of Filipino American History Month.
Man, Charlamagne, you're really touching.
I'm proud of you, Joe.
I know, but thank you, Angela. But usually it's Angela and Envy that praise me, and it's usually you that shoots me completely down.
That is not
true. 100%. And I'm speaking, and Charlamagne, I'm speaking on behalf of every guest on your show. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's just nothing you haven't heard before, but that's everyone on your show. Well, so thank you so much, Charlamagne.
Well, I'm doing this because, being that you're preparing to go perform in front of 30% of audiences, it's only going to be 30% of an interview that we actually do today. So it's going to be short. So I'm just getting all of this out the way now. That's all.
Oh, man. Only when you talk, Charlamagne, do I masturbate. So I just want that to be in your head right now. I want you to always remember that. Only when I spoke to him, he began to masturbate. So just keep that in your head, Charlamagne. Remember that. Every time you eat something, go, man, this looks like Joe's right now. And it is. It is. And that's all for you, Charlamagne.
How do we always get the penises? How do we always get the penises?
Because it's him.
I didn't say nothing about Joe.
Charlamagne, every interview, it's you. You're the one that bring up. I looked at his set list before, Angela, and it usually says like political, and then it says personal, and then and then it quotes. It always says.
The 3 P's.
Joe, yeah. Joe's got a book coming out called Plate.
What? It's called what? It's called what?
It's called A Big Plate. plate of and it's me. It's a picture of me holding a plate with a bunch of on like this.
Oh my! How do we get here every time? It's called
Charlamagne.
There you go, mixed plate. That's the name of the book. There you go.
Plate.
Mixed plate.
When's that coming out, Joe?
Next March.
Next March.
Tell us about the book. What's the book about?
It's about me. It's my family. It took me 2.5 years to write this thing, man. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really write it, so I don't even want to get caught, Angela. I'm just gonna tell the truth. I didn't write this damn thing. It was 1.5-hour sessions every other week, and I talked. I was naked half the time, and he wrote it for me, and it was great.
Make sure you reread it, man.
Yes, 100. We already did, man. You're right, though, about that. I'm like, yo, this chapter isn't about my life. This is the guy that wrote its life right here. I'm not even...
Did you really have to go back and be like, okay, this is an exaggeration, or we got to take this out? This didn't really happen like that.
It was a lot of me digging deep and being scared to tell the story. Actually, I was scared. There's a couple times where I'm like, I think I'm telling too much here.
Give us an example.
I talk about my brother, and that's really personal. I've told Charlamagne about that too. When Charlamagne came out about therapy, and I told him what I was dealing with my brother and how I have to deal with a lot of deep personal stuff, and therapy helps me a lot to cope with knowing that my brother is in that situation, and it hurts. It hurts to tell someone I have a brother, and then they're like, "You got a brother?" Because I keep it a secret for my whole life. I haven't told anyone that I have a brother, and that hurts my soul. And it hurts my soul when he calls me and we can't have a real conversation because he's dealing with, his mental issue right now. And, but you just want to speak to him just to, to let him feel.
How is he doing now? How's he doing?
It's tough. He's always going to need medical assistance, and it hurts. It really, really does hurt because, Charlamagne, when you have that disorder, there's a window every now and then that opens, and it's Robert.
Yeah.
And when that brief second opens, you cherish that second, and you have this cool little conversation. It'll probably be about a minute long, and it's Robert, and then boom, it closes, and then it's somewhere else, and that's when you're just like, damn it.
Yeah, that's what really with you, because it's like a tease. Because for that brief moment, you're back with your brother again.
Yeah, man. It feels good because he's the best laugher. The way he jokes is amazing. I even feel like, I got my comedy from him, and then it'll close right away. And then it's, he's talking about working for the CIA and doing some investigations, and you just got to listen to it, and I've given too much already. I'm sorry, but that's the kind of stuff I have to go through, and not too many people know that I go through that.
Were you worried about writing your book and you started thinking about stuff that you did in your past or said in your past, and you was like, I don't know if I should add this because I could get canceled?
It was more the Robert story that I was kind of like, because I go way back to when it all happened, to when he was 10, 11 years old, and those are those vivid memories, Envy. It's like those are burnt inside my brain for some reason. I remember it so vividly before any other story about my brother. It's those times when the cops came and when the ambulance came, and those are just burnt in my brain forever. And it's just pouring that out was tough. There was a lot of tears on that one.
Is it therapeutic though?
It is. Like I said, Charlamagne, when you came out and said that, man, really, when someone says something publicly, but you feel like they're talking to you, that's how I felt. That's why when I said that to you, I wasn't trying to, blow smoke. Yeah, I wasn't trying to you off like we normally do, which is something we enjoy.
True.
We both enjoy that, Charlamagne.
True.
It is very true, you guys. Charlamagne off on his knees. And I don't know if you guys remember that, but he came clean.
I heard. Yeah, we found out.
And ever since that interview, I've been off on my knees.
That's
so we
right.
have this connection now.
We do
it
together.
Each other when y'all do it?
We do it together. Sometimes we'll FaceTime, but who holds the phone?
That's right. We do it together. We call it hour.
But honestly though, I felt like you were talking to me, man, and it takes a lot to tell people that publicly that you need therapy. So, when you did that, and I was like, okay, Charlamagne's open about it. I could be open about it.
All right, we got more with Joe Coy when we come back. Don't move. We're still kicking in with comedian Joe Coy. Charlamagne?
Are you concerned about what's going to happen after November 3rd or on November 3rd?
Of course. Who is it?
Are you voting for Trump again this time?
Yeah, me, Ice Cube, and 50 Cent are having a party.
True.
I'm sorry, Ice Cube and 50 Cent has left.
Cube is just presenting a black agenda, and he's presenting it to whatever party is interested in it. That's all.
Yeah.
He's just
100%.
engaging on both sides.
Yes. But if you vote now, I will send this to
What
everyone.
is that?
It's a Joe Coy.
That's you?
Yeah.
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 Oh, that is so
me.
cute.
Joe Coy, you popping.
Why you ain't send that up to us, Joe?
I will right now.
Oh, send it. Where's the clothes you said you were sending me?
It's at your mailbox. Have you ever checked it, or is there 10 cars in front of it?
Now, Joe Coy, don't you feel it's crazy that he won't purchase those items in support?
Joe called me and said, I'm going to send you your clothes. Send me your size.
I did. I sent you everything.
I'm going to look.
Man, you are a liar, and you've always been a liar.
I didn't see it.
No, but you do. You lie. I know each character on the Breakfast Club has a certain identity, and you know, Angela's very, you know, she's positive, she's informative, she knows the know of what's happening now. Charlamagne talks about, and he also lets you know that he hates you. Like, he always makes sure to let you know that I hate you, but I'll
love
interview
you, Joe.
I do. I love you too. And then MB, you're a liar. Like, you always lie.
He does lie a lot, Joe.
You do lie a lot, MB.
And he does like
for no reason. Like yesterday, yo, listen. The other
like
day, he lied about two things. Cardi B was on. What was Cardi talking about, Yee?
Oh, she was talking about her nipples being, you know, because from breastfeeding that her nipples.
Now listen to this lie, Joe.
And Envy goes, that happens to me too.
I
I'm
did
like,
not
what?
say that. That's not what I said.
Well, Envy does have a lot of kids, and I'm sure he has to help out.
My kid, no.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
It's a buffer. It's a buffer nipple before the real nipple. So, like,
okay, look.
It lets the baby start to suck, and then when the real is ready, then he moves it on. So it's like, you're a fluffer. You're a fluffer.
I'm a fluffer. Oh, good.
You're a fluffer.
Okay, listen, we're almost up to the 30%. Where can I find that Joe Coy doll? That's right. I can't. Well, you know what I'm going to do to that doll?
What are you going to do to that doll?
I'm going, wait till I get my hands on that doll, Joe.
And why did you turn it around for him, Joe?
What'd you say?
Why did you turn the doll around for him?
I just want you to see. Well, the backside is the most appealing. Am I right?
What did that say? Charlamagne was here?
From the ghetto. Yes.
What did that say?
From the ghetto to the Getty. It's my outfit that I wore
you.
on the special.
Thank you.
He gave all of us that jacket.
Yes.
I got that.
Yes.
Those are for sale? That doll?
Yeah, you can get. Yeah, man. Go to joecoy.com or Funko, and yeah.
I'm going to order 69 of them right now.
Back to Hawaii. I was supposed to go to Hawaii, but then they shut it down until just recently. They just opened back up. So when are you going back there?
Yeah, Yee's been out, by the way. Yee's been traveling. She's been out. No quarantine for Yee. No sitting her ass
I
at
don't
home.
have no kids. I'm not married. I'm not worried about infecting anybody else in my home.
Yeah, it's kind of illegal what you're doing too, Angela. Putting the world in danger. But go ahead, spread that New York virus, girl. Like, just go wherever.
She's a super spreader.
She's a super spreader.
I bet you I got tested more than both of y'all.
Nope. I think you're a liar.
Think about it.
Okay? I think you're a liar. I think you got tested once and you just want us to believe you because you're so innocent and pure. I think you're a liar. I think you're going to go to Hawaii fully infected.
Didn't you have to get tested as soon as you got there?
I just did a TV show where I'm hosting this competition, and we got tested 3 times, sometimes a week, 2 to 3 times a week.
And even in Yellow Springs, as soon as you get there, and I went twice, and then I just hosted something for Damon John. I got tested to even be able to go there a couple of days ago. And before you travel, some places you have to get tested. Like if you go to Hawaii, you have to get tested and submit the test results before you can even go.
Yeah. Have you gotten tested?
I gotten tested about 8 times.
Angela, don't let us catch you in a lie. If this goes public, that you're positive wherever you land, you're going to look so stupid. You're going to look so stupid. Because you're telling the world that you've been tested, and then you end up in Mexico, and it's all over TMZ. Angela Yee comes to Mexico positive, and then all of Mexico hates you.
My passport is expired now, so I can't go to Mexico. But even to come back to work, we have to get tested, although they haven't recently.
I know Charlamagne is never going to get tested.
I got tested, but that was what Angela was talking about. It was on September 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got tested September 9th.
Now y'all haven't got tested, and I'm scared to come around y'all.
I got tested twice between then. Yeah, I got tested last week with my daughter, and I got tested.
I definitely got tested top of October.
Yeah, I got tested
twice. I had to
twice.
film something.
You believe
top of October, you got tested.
It's only October 20th.
You definitely have it right now.
That is a lie, Joe Coy.
You got it. You got it. Charlamagne has it, and I'm going to put it out there. I'm a betting man. I'm from Vegas. Out of the three of you, I guarantee Charlamagne's got it.
You live in Jersey with
Charlamagne got COVID right here, right around his lips.
You just want to bring attention to your handlebar mustache. Knock it off.
My goodness.
Have you been dating during coronavirus?
No.
So you haven't met anybody? No online dating? Nothing?
Him and Charlamagne masturbate with each other. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's dating enough for me. You know what I mean? I get whatever I need from that conversation with Charlamagne, and then we move on.
I don't like how you're judging us, Joe.
I don't like how they're judging us either, Angela.
I just said, have you been dating? I don't know that masturbating together on FaceTime is a date.
You can consider that a date. It's physical.
It's bonding. It's bonding. Yep.
It's nurturing. It's the same thing as dating. No, right. I can't. I think I'm so hyper focused with what's going on right now. I don't want anything to derail it. I'm enjoying what's happening with my life right now. So I don't know, man. I'm just not willing to. I don't know.
Risk it all.
I don't want to give that energy right now. I need to save all this energy right now for what I've worked so hard for, and I need to concentrate on this right now.
Especially for what's about to happen for you, Joe. The Steven Spielberg movie.
Absolutely. I'm so happy for you.
You got a lot of great things happening.
Nobody has my clothes up here, Joe, but, we'll let it slide. I'll go order my own.
Your book dropping next year.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I sent a box out, MV. I swear to God, move the 99 BMW away from the mailbox. the 1952 Sherman tank. Get that out of the way. There is a mailbox at the end of your driveway if you just move your 1963 Bug.
Okay. Joe, we appreciate you for checking in, man. We're so proud of you and happy for you, Joe.
We're proud of you, Joe.
I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for everything. I love you guys.
Love you too, man. Keep working.
Thank you, boss. You're the best.
Yes.
Now, what happened with Yella Beezy?
He caught his stepson looking at OnlyFans.
All right. Do we have the audio? Play the audio.
No, he is not.
Cheese, you got a 10-year-old over here trying to sign your OnlyFans. That's what you probably using them cars on, huh? Have you subscribed?
No.
Yes, you have. What you get mad for? Because we got your OnlyFans.
It's okay. He's obsessed with watching porn. He watches porn all the time.
So we're asking 800-585-1051. Have you ever got caught watching porn? Now, me, I haven't. Because I never watched porn. I didn't have any older brothers, so I couldn't buy magazines. I didn't have any VHS.
Your parents didn't have any in the house?
Like my parents had a stash. You got to remember, my dad's a retired cop. Well, he's a retired cop, but he was a police officer. So there was like, you don't go in his room because you don't know what he has in there. Like I didn't want to go in there and bump into a gun or bump into something. So I kind of stayed away from my dad's stuff. But what I would do
they
is
had all kind of freaky things in there. They probably had that swing.
I'm sure. But what I would do is like, let's say 153 was the porn channel. So on your remote control, if you go 153, 154, 153, 154, 153,
super 154, old school for people.
It's super old school. But it would pop up and you could get to see a little bit of the porn. That's all I, was able to do. So I never got caught. And I never caught my son. Like when I go in my son's room now, I kind of make a little noise because I don't want to walk in on him like, yeah, but I'm sure Charlamagne got caught. I'm positive he got caught.
Well, I haven't got caught watching porn, but I got caught with porn. Now, keep in mind, I'm 42 years old, so I grew up in this era where we had this thing called trapper keepers. Okay, and I know you kids don't know what a trapper keeper is, but just know it was more than a school supply. It was a status symbol. Okay, and I know trapper keeper sounds like your drug dealing boyfriend who your mama said is a good man, but no, it was a folder. And trapper keepers was so big and bulky, I could put pages out of porno magazines in these folders, and I absolutely did that. And I'll never forget. I was in this single wide trailer I grew up in Moncks Corner, South Carolina, and I was on the top bunk. And my Jehovah Witness English teacher, beautiful mom, for some reason came in and opened that trapper keeper. And the panic I felt in that moment, I can still feel right now. I can taste that trauma in my mouth. Okay. And my mom hit me with those dreaded words, wait until your dad gets home. And when my dad got home, I heard them in the kitchen discussing it. And my daddy said, so you want me to punish my son because he looking at porn? So he came in the room and had to act like he was disciplining me, but he just said, hey, man, find a better place to hide that goddamn porn from your mama. Okay? Wait
Which I never understand why your mom was mad at you for looking at porn. Because she loves the grandkids, but mad at you for looking at poom poom.
Well,
if I didn't love the poom poom, you wouldn't have the grandkids.
And then, you know what? Back then, I didn't understand. All I would see was just it was a bush. And I'm like, why is that bush there? It's just a big bush. Nobody else.
Not anymore.
I never thought about that. I just thought that's how poom pooms came. I remember there was a point in time where I thought the hair was the poom poom. Yeah. I thought the hair was the poom poom. I was like, oh, shoot.
Well, you know, I have an older brother, so I remember we used to watch Purple Rain all the time, and he would always pause it on the part where Apollonia coming out of the waters of Lake Minnetonka, and he would rewind it and rewind it and rewind it, and I could not watch that movie with him because I was like, dude, I want to watch the rest of the movie. So
you know what's so crazy about that? All those 80 movies were soft porn. Like, you know, if you could stay up late, HBO used to be playing Porky's. Porky's Revenge.
Was
you
it
was
HBO
guaranteed
After Dark or was it Showtime After Dark? One of them has some.
Showtime After Dark, but on HBO you was guaranteed.
Cinemax really had it. Remember
it was Cinemax.
Definitely.
Cinemax. Goodness gracious.
You guaranteed to see an areola on one of them.
Absolutely. Now, Al Bordop actually got caught by his mom, and he was actually, you know, I guess stroking the dragon.
Now, drama is Spanish.
Why don't you can say masturbating.
This is crazy.
He was stroking the dragon.
Tell us what you was doing with the Goya drum.
Okay.
I was laying hands on myself and
playing with the one-eyed monster.
Excuse me? What do you mean? Masturbating?
Don't make it sound religious.
What do you?
How do you say masturbating in Spanish?
Laying hands on myself.
Masturbato.
In Spanish. Masturbato.
Man, shut up.
Masturbato.
And she walked in as, you know, I had my stuff out, so I pulled the covers over real quick. I tried to play it off like I was checking for lumps.
So you kept going?
No, I mean, I made it seem as if I was like, you know, examining
myself.
How
do you make it seem like that? You like, how do you make it seem like that? Did you say it?
Yeah, I mean, she saw me touching myself, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm just, you know, checking for lumps. In health class, they said that guys should check their testicles for, you know, lumps and things like that.
This was last year, guys. This was last year,
Shut up, man. I was in high school.
No, this was last year.
High school.
Yeah. I was 20.
So what do you... So if your mom walks in and says, "Are you masturbating?" Do you say "See"?
Man, shut up, bro.
That's weird. It's weird to say to your mom with your penis in your hand.
It doesn't matter what race you are, bro. It's weird either way. It was
but it's weird when
did you say estoy viniendo?
No. What?
He said El Masturbato.
Man, shut up.
It's just weird to have your penis in your hand and be looking at your mom saying, "See."
Stupid. 800-585-1051. Have you ever got caught with porn? That's the question. Call us up now. Now, if you just joined us, we're asking, have you ever got caught with porn? Let's go to the phone lines. A lot of people on the lines. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Vino.
Hey, Vino. You ever got caught with some porn, brother?
Man, envy. I'm going to tell you, when I was in the 6th grade, my mama came home early. I done fell asleep, done whacked off real good. Done bust. Everything, you know, I'm in there sleep. I'm dreaming that the garage door opened, but I really didn't know that the garage door opened until I heard her yell my name. Hey, boy, what you doing naked? I'm naked. She looking at me crazy. You already know how I go after that.
Yeah, we know.
So you telling me what you just told us is that you yourself to sleep?
Bro, you can't say that. But that's
what I'm just saying, what kind of human are you? I ain't never.
Every time I go to sleep. I don't know about you, but I'm going to sleep.
Even when you do it
every
for yourself?
time?
Yeah, damn right. That's the best one.
So you can't even go twice?
I mean, if she bad, I done went twice now. I done went
twice.
Okay, you said you go to sleep.
Not with myself. By myself.
That's what I'm concerned about. I want you to be more kind to yourself. All right, you don't gotta do that to yourself.
No, why I gotta go two rounds with myself? I'm trying to get in and get out.
He's savage with himself. Look at him. He want to quickie with himself.
You gotta treat yourself better, man. You
gotta teach yourself better than that, bro.
I mean, you really.
I did. I got off and got out of there and went to sleep.
You effing yourself to sleep. And what did your mama say?
She didn't say nothing. She just, that's part of puberty.
She said she just like your daddy. Every time he go to sleep on me too.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, brother.
That nigga just like your daddy.
Thank you, man.
Lazy.
800-585-1051. Have you ever got caught with porn? So what's the moral of the story, guys?
I don't think there is a moral. I mean, I think that,
I think the moral of the story is explore your sexuality however you have to do it, but you might get caught.
Yeah, and it's so difficult, man, because I just don't know how you would discipline your kids, being that you've been that child before.
You've done it, yeah,
you know
absolutely.
What I'm saying? Like, what do you tell them?
in that moment.
Lock the door, you know, do it in the privacy of your own room. I mean, what do you tell him?
You can't say that because you really don't want him to do it. You know what I mean? You don't I don't know, man. Sex is such a natural.
You don't think it's normal though? You don't think it's normal for kids to look at?
I would rather them masturbate than actually indulge in having sex with people. So
think about how accessible it is right now too. A lot more accessible than when we were growing up. All they have to do is look at their phone.
You know what though? It is something to that because I thought masturbation was wrong. And the first time I masturbated is because I had a broken heart. So I was used to, you know, having sex with my then girlfriend. So when I masturbated, I felt so bad and I cried because I felt like, you know, she wasn't with me anymore. And so I was reduced to masturbating. Like literally the first time I ever masturbated, I cried because I thought I was doing something wrong. Shut up.
You got to use a Vino. That was probably too rough for you, boo-boo.
First of all, I don't even know if a Vino was around back then. Okay.
Well, don't use Noxzema.
I don't know what I was using back then. That's probably why I didn't.
So you didn't even cry? That's why you cried.
So you're not even good to yourself. You're not even good to
yourself.
Now that I think about it, that's why I was crying.
You couldn't please her and you couldn't please yourself.
Like, I'm a loser. I can't even make myself.
I was giving myself that dap, that dry ass palm. That's why I was crying now that I think about it.
Gracious. All right.
Here today goes to Major League Baseball player Reese McGuire. Now, he is a 25-year-old catcher for the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto, what's happening? On February 7th, Reese was arrested in Dunedin, Florida for masturbating in a strip mall parking lot. That's right. Low 5-knuckle shuffle. Okay, that damn Florida will get you every time. What does your Uncle Shala always say about the great state of Florida? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. And even if you're not from there, sometimes just being there can make you crazy too. Let's listen to the news report, please.
Catcher for Toronto Blue Jays is getting some exposure the team isn't very pleased with.
Pinellas deputies busted 24-year-old Reese McGuire, accusing him of exposing himself.
According to the Pinellas County arrest report, when deputies arrived at this parking lot at Patricia and Main in Dunedin at 2 in the afternoon on Friday, they spotted McGuire naked from the waist down. The report indicates there was an extremely pornographic video on his cell phone. Deputies say McGuire apologized, saying he was sorry repeatedly. When asked why his pants were down, he replied, quote, "I really shouldn't have been doing that." They also wrote McGuire had just finished a practice at the team's facility, had a bite to eat, and then ended up in this parking lot.
Wow. TMZ actually has audio of him trying to explain why he did this to the police officers.
I kind of was checking to make sure no one was looking, like no one was around me. And then at that point, I kind of got spooked when I saw Easter, and then I realized what an idiot, what a dumb place to be.
I mean, if you're down at an apartment next to the stadium, why would you come to a parking lot just to masturbate?
I don't know. I'm not sure what goes on from here, but as far as I've realized that I made a mistake of having my pants down and doing what I was doing, and I mean, if there's any way I can really learn from it, I feel like hopefully no one's harmed, and I really am apologetic, and I know I shouldn't have done this.
Wow. Reese McGuire, a.k.a. Yank Aaron. If you ever wondered what MLB players rub on their bats, please don't ask him. Okay? How the hell you just pull up to a parking lot to have a date with Pamela Henderson? All right, I know you're an MLB player, but isn't there a better place to play a game of one-handed baseball? This reminds me of an article I read in the New Yorker some years ago, back in 2014. You can look it up. It's called Baseball's Sticky Secrets. I'm not sure this is what they meant. Okay, if you're a baseball fan, which I'm not, then you remember when Yankee pitcher Michael Pineda. Did I pronounce his name right, you Yankee fans? Michael Pineda? Y'all don't remember? Is that his name? Nobody in the room knows, huh? Well,
I don't know.
Michael had been caught on TV cameras with pine tar on his hand. I am almost positive Reese McGuire would rather get caught with that sticky substance on his hand than whatever came from the old shaken steak. Now, I don't know why, but when I reread this article about baseball's sticky secrets, after reading this article, it just sounds a little sick. Okay, I'm going to read some of this verbatim, and you tell me, am I alone here with thinking whoever wrote this quite possibly has had to bunt in a strip mall parking lot?
Oh, yes, bun is the term that should be used when an MLB player gets caught masturbating in a strip mall parking lot. I mean, if first base is kissing, making out, and a home run is sex, then bunting has to be masturbation, right? Right? Anyway, let me read you some stuff from this article and tell me, after hearing this story of Reese McGuire, your mind, doesn't go in the gutter while reading this story. Follow me. Drum, can you put on some sensual music maybe? Drum, what do you put on right before you're about to, do a little one-on-one with yourself? Play that little tune. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
That's a sexy tune.
This is straight from the New Yorker. Pine tar, which is the sticky byproduct of a process of firing pine wood under pressure. Whoa. Reese McGuire, a.k.a. Ernie Spankbanks, was clearly trying to relieve some pressure by firing off pine tar from his pine wood in the strip mall parking lot. Okay, let's continue. Hitters are allowed to put this sticky stuff on their bats to keep bats from slipping out of their hands and flying dangerously at players on the field or into the stands. Wow. If it's flying at players on the field or people in the stands, we might have to call Reese Derek Skeeter. All right. Meanwhile, pitchers are not allowed to use it. Clearly, in the case of Reese McGuire, only catchers can use it. Envy and Drama, I want to ask you both a question.
Oh boy.
Are you pitchers or are you catchers? Huh?
That's supposed to mean.
Do you guys prefer the top of the knife or the bottom of the knife? Huh?
Can I be a hitter? Can I be a batter?
All right.
I don't think there's a winner
rub
in this
your bat.
situation.
You just got to rub your bat with this sticky substance, okay? Now, let me tell you why this New Yorker article says pitchers are not allowed to use this sticky substance. It's a perfectly good explanation. By the letter of the rules, they cannot apply a foreign substance of any kind to the balls. That includes tacky substances as well as slippery things like Vaseline. They are also not allowed to spit on the ball or rub it on their bodies. The rationale behind these rules is that messing with the balls makes it do weird, unfair, and potentially dangerous things. A lubed up spitball, for instance.
All right. All right. Enough's enough.
I'm reading from the article.
No, you're
I'm
kinky,
reading
man.
from the New Yorker.
You're fantasizing right now. You're kinky.
Well, I'm not reading any more of this unless you pay me 99 cents per minute. Okay. Now back to Reese McGuire, a.k.a. Jacking Robinson. I have nothing else to say about him other than he needs to wash his hands, use hand sanitizer, and social distance. Okay. Oh, and wear a mask. In fact, catchers in baseball wear masks all the time. In fact, they wear masks with throat protectors. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but it sounds fitting. Please give Reese McGuire the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
You're very kinky this morning, bro. I just want to throw that out there.
I need to look up Reese McGuire's salary real quick. Hold on. What is Reese McGuire's salary? Reese McGuire's salary. Oh.
Why you need to know that?
He made $555,000 last year. And he plays in Major League Baseball. I can totally see why he would be masturbating in a strip mall parking lot. I totally can understand. $555,000 and you're a Major League Baseball player? They don't pay catchers good or something?
They usually do.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I'm a sir. I don't know if you realize it yet. You've been working with me 10 years. I'm a sir. All right. We got more coming up next. We got a special guest in the building, friend to the room.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Flame. Well, we can say Flame Monroe.
Flame Monroe.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Angela Yee. Good morning, DJ Envy. Good morning, Sha.
Hey, Flame. Now Flame's not alone. Flame has Nick with her, Nick Smith.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Nick.
Together they have a podcast called the Laugh and Learn Podcast that is on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network.
Mm-hmm. And we debuted yesterday. We got great ratings. April Ryan hit me up this morning to say that she loved the spirit of the show. She loved the direction that it went in, and she'll be my very special guest this Monday.
Hey,
that's dope.
So what days do y'all drop? Every Thursday?
We drop on Thursdays. We tape on Mondays. Thank you, Charlamagne. So you know what's so funny, everyone? I want to say this because y'all know I ain't gonna blow smoke up Charlamagne's ass because y'all know I cuss that out. But let me give it to you real. A year ago, almost to this date, on November the 14th, 2019, I met Charlamagne for the first time. Mm-hmm. I didn't come in with a combative argument. I didn't want to argue about this, that, and the other. I wanted to come in as a comedian. We had a conversation. Charlamagne said on that show that I think that you're really good. I came back 3 months later just to talk about my career with that whole AHF campaign, who just rehired me, by the way. And now here it is, a year later, my third time, 3 times the time. Not only am I coming back as a guest, but I'm also an employee of iHeart. And I'm in partnership with Tiffany Haddish and Charlamagne the God. Let me just say that. Pick your battles, ladies and gentlemen. Pick your battles. Because I had a fight, and I won. Yes, I get my check hands. I got it.
Flame only been up here 3 times? I feel like Flame up here.
Flame was up here once by itself.
November, February, and now.
Oh, wow.
We always get a lot of reaction every time Flame is up here.
Absolutely.
Because Flame is a shit starter.
What kind of reactions, Angela?
Well, some people love you and think you're amazing and hilarious. Some people are like, I don't agree with that.
Who hates Flame?
Not hates, but don't agree with certain.
Not hate. She said don't agree. But see, this is what Laugh and Learn will do. We will teach the world that I am just another person talking to another person. Everybody had reservations about Charlamagne. The community couldn't stand Charlamagne. But Charlamagne and I just bonded because he respected me for who I presented to him that day. And I respected him back because if the deal would have cost a lot, I would have freestyled on. I've been freestyling on niggas all week, let me say. I've been lighting niggas up.
Who you been lighting up? Who you freestyling on? Who been messing with you, Flame?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And how did you meet Nick Smith?
Nick Smith and I met in Chicago 30 years ago. We were working at a club where he used to come see the drag shows at a club called Club Luray many years ago. And I mentor a girl named Tasha Thomas, who I learned everything from. I think she was the funniest woman on the planet. She died years ago from AZT. I blame Dr. Fauci. We'll get to that. And she was so important and made such an impact in both of our lives. And we became friends. And over the years, Nick went on to do TV, won an Emmy, but we always had a great relationship. So we're like a yin and yang. So I'm like you remember the 2 police officers on Sanford and Son, the black one and the white one?
Yeah.
So Nick is the white one and I'm the black one. He'll give it to you technically, but I'm gonna break it down for you.
So Flame, what can we get from the first episode of Laugh and Learn?
You will get the introduction of who we are, and I'm glad we didn't have a celebrity guest for the very first show, because I think when a podcast first launched, the people who watching it want to know who they're going to be watching weekly or daily or however the show is set up. Because what we do is we welcome people in to come in to say, you are part of our family. The only way we're going to ever break the separation between the heterosexual community and the LGBT community is we're going to have to sit down and have a real honest conversation with each other, even if it's brutally honest, because on my page, I'm brutally honest. And if you're sensitive and you're a crybaby or you're part of the cancel culture, don't come to my because this ain't what you want. I promise you, this ain't what you want.
And this is what Flame and I have talked about. It's always been an exchange of ideas. It's a transfer of information, because what we do know is that there's common ground in every area. And we just need to have that. And one of the things that helps to make the show so special is that Flame has always had these Flamettes, people who call in regularly and bring up topics that Flame isn't even aware of. And Flame says, you know what? No matter where I go, we all use the same menu.
Right.
Explain, Nick. Don't just leave it there.
I was waiting for him to elaborate.
What menu? What's on this menu?
That was for me to finish.
Okay.
And whenever you come to my restaurant, whatever you order on the menu, whether it be filet mignon or salmon, it always comes with an extra pickle. And a nice size pickle, but always an extra pickle. It's a great week to be on here because you guys had Nikki Giovanni on here the other day, and I am such a fan of Nikki Giovanni. I think she's an incredibly brilliant woman. Can we just talk about the power of the black woman in 2020? Can we talk about the power of the black women in 2020? You know I love me a black woman anyway. I love all women. I'm not one of them. I love all women. But I really love that the black women are really getting their just dues. And that Stacey Abrams is a monster. Let me tell you, that lady plays no games. Let me show you the strength of the power of a black woman and the strength of the power of a black man. Stacey Abrams lost being governor. They cheated her out of it. And instead of her going into a hole and getting depressed, she got on the battlefield and rallied 800 million votes to get us in so we can make Georgia blue. Andrew Gilliam was also cheated in Florida out of being the governor. But instead of standing up and going, this nigga decided to go to the hotel with the trick off and got caught. Now I'm not reading him because I still love his politics. His politics has nothing to do with his oops, I made a mistake. It would have made our black men look stronger because it's always looked like it's a tug of war in the black community between the black man and the black woman when we fighting together. Now, we have come together way more than because that little sister, Tamika Valley, let me tell you something, little girl. I like you, sister. Oh, I like her. I really like that Tamika Valley.
I love Tamika.
Do you know what the panel going to look like this year? Baby, it's going to look like Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors. We're going to have Asians, indigenous. We're going to have black, white, fat, skin. Baby, we even got a that one. Let me tell you something about the hypocrisy of the LGBT community. Starting with the trans girls. My sister, I love y'all, but y'all know I let it upset y'all too. Y'all. Here it is right here. They said that people don't like us because we trans, because of the way I look. People don't like me. But we have the first trans senator, Sarah McBride in Delaware, who won. So if we're not voting for her and straight people don't like her, then how did she win to be the senator? Okay, y'all make that make sense to me because we have a senator and she's cute. She don't look like Herbert with a wig on. She's actually really cute because, you know, a lot of them be looking like Herbert with a wig on. I'm just telling you.
And I think that more than anything, like Flame has mentioned those things, but you know, the conversation that we had this week also talked about parenthood, because I think in all of this, because Flame is alive, and we know that, but that's part of the magnetism of Flame. But Flame is also a father. So here's Flame dealing with real issues of a child in the pandemic, dealing with the frustrations of being a teenager, trapped with the father who is larger than life. There's just a lot going on, and these are some of the topics that we bring up all the time on the show as well. Real people dealing with real things.
I think with Andrew Gillum, people process trauma differently. People process hurt and pain differently. Salute to Stacey. She held it down, and she kept doing the work. You know, Andrew was doing the work, too, but he got a little sidetracked.
I think that in all of that, what I never want to be lost is that when we have these conversations, Flame and I will have these real conversations about things of this nature. And Flame is always going to find a way to make it funny. And I think that what I never want to be misconstrued is in any way are we ever discrediting the work or the efforts and the commitment, because what we have here in this opportunity with Laugh and Learn is to amplify and accelerate black voices. And I do believe that those voices come in many different shapes and forms. Flame is just one voice. I'm just another voice. And that's why we encourage people to not only listen, but to laugh and learn, sound off, and hold Flame accountable. If you don't like what she said, jump on in the conversation and hold her accountable, because that's what we're there for.
So, no, hold on. Let me put my earpiece in. My earpiece slipped out. That's the second time something slipped out today. Hold on. Hello. Look at here. Andrew Gillum, I love his politics, by the way.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
I do. I think he's great. And I don't think that was his first time with that guy. What I do believe is that he had gotten too comfortable with that particular person and he let his guard down. I don't even think that the trick set him up. I think that the trick's friend tried to set him up. That's what I believe.
All right, we got more with Flame Monroe when we come back. Don't move. Still kicking it with comedian Flame Monroe. How was your pandemic? Because you were talking before about, you know, your kid during this pandemic. How you been holding up, Flame?
I'm not holding up. I'm falling apart. You know, they say black don't crack. Everything on the inside broken. Everything broke. Don't nothing but my mouth work.
But you have been prospering, so congratulations to you on the success that you've been having during a time when it has been difficult for people.
Thank you, and right back at you, girl. You all over TV. I see you got inducted into the Hall of Fame, girl. Y'all doing it. I'm jealous. I'm trying to get there.
You working. I want you to meet somebody, Flame. Dramos.
Oh.
Say hi.
We've been talking about you all morning long, Flame.
Who is that? Let me see.
Hi,
Flame. I got my lights on. I could have came to you. I got my lights on. For everybody.
Dramos don't like to talk too much. He has a crush on Jason Lee.
Stop it.
What?
She don't like Jason Lee.
You don't like Jason Lee, Flame?
That is not true at all. That is not. Let me tell you something. No, I don't like Jason Lee. That part is true.
That's not true, but
how? Jason and Tiffany super tight.
And here's the thing, Charlamagne, you will have people in your life that you are cool with, and you'll have other people that they're cool with that you're not cool with. I don't have to jail with everyone. And let me tell you something. I met Jason at Tiffany's birthday last year in December. He asked me to do his show. I told him I'd think about it. He told Tiffany, make her do my show. I told him, bitch, Tiffany ain't my motherfucking mama. That's my boss, but she can't make me do shit I don't want to do. My mama can't make me do nothing I don't want to do. So then I seen him again, and he was like, I want you to do the show. And I thought about it, and then I know who Jason is. I just got a bad juju from Jason. So he sent out an invitation about a month ago at me to say, Flame, you a bitch-ass nigga. You scared to come do my show because you don't want to talk about LGBT and woo-woo-woo. And I just don't want that fight. Like I told you earlier, I'm picking my own battle. So I'll get a chance to see him because I didn't want to send out a message and go like, I'm a whole ass. I can go to you face to face, toe to toe. This week come off and this get box. Remember them hands, Jason. Anywho, so when I got a chance, I was on another girl's live. I ain't gonna even mention her name. I was on her live and she kept saying, "Oh, Jason, hi, Jason Lee." And I don't know what me and Jason didn't get along because I didn't even see it about him. My glasses on. So I just addressed the situation and let him know. So then he clapped back and said that I was a nigga with a dick and titties, which is something I always say. But quiet as kept, the nigga that called me a nigga with a dick and titties, this fat nigga got a dick and titties. Oh, no, he don't. He just had surgery. So now he got saggy.
Jason look good now. Jason in shape.
Can we call it a hashtag saggy maggot?
Lord have mercy. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't like to be petty. I would love to see you and Jason have a conversation because both of y'all motherfuckers go back and both of y'all got some miles on you.
What? Well, stay petty because you won't see it, boo. I ain't got to do nothing I don't want to do. And that ain't what I want to do. If I wanted to do gossip TV or reality TV, I have many opportunities. That's not for me. I'm actually done with that whole conversation because guess what? This West Side Chicago, we ain't going to do that much arguing.
I wish I'd have saw y'all arguing at Tiff's birthday party. How I missed that? Where was I?
We wasn't arguing.
It's a conversation.
Listen, I'm all for not doing things I don't feel like doing. So.
Thank you, Angela. Some things you just don't invite into your DNA because then it gets in your psyche. Baby, if I can keep you away and I know you're a bad juju, keep your ass away from me. Me and you not for each other.
All right. Nick, you sure you want to do this?
I mind my own business. Let me tell you something.
Nixon, how are you?
I made a commitment years ago. I will never do anything on television to embarrass my mama because Miss Rosetta is watching right now. And I will never do anything that does not work for my spirit. I love Flame. Flame is one of the most important people in my life.
But you know, the thing I like about Flame is not performative. That's an authentic person right there. When you sit down and you have a conversation with Flame, it's an authentic individual, period. Just moving on, Flame. What do you expect from this administration? The Biden-Harris administration. Or Harris-Biden, as I like to say.
When we gonna get in? And you know, Charlamagne, that's great that you asked me that because y'all know, back when I first came on, or the second time I came on, I was never Team Harris for president. Mm-hmm. But I did say she was smart enough not to take a knife to a gunfight. Let me tell you something. We were talking about, I would wear my blue glasses. I talked about Biden-Harris every day because it came down to the opportunity that's all the choice that we had. I couldn't do another 4 years of Trump. They say it was picking the lesser of two evils. I didn't believe that. I believe that we will never get back to the same normalcy that we once had in this country. But I also believe as a black people, and a brown people, that people are starting to see us. People are starting to hear us because we had to make such a funk. And now we got Kamala Harris in there, and everybody kept questioning, was she black enough? Is she black enough? I say, let him piss her off. Keisha Jackson gonna show up from the projects. They gonna know that my black. Cause why the smirks on her faces, and I'm speaking, baby, that was a sister all day. So anybody who don't know what a sister is, she showed y'all on that night when Mike Pence had that flatline on his gay ass head. Anywho.
What did you say?
I said when Mike Pence had that fly lay on his gay ass head. Do you want me to spell it?
Yeah.
Mike Pence. Yeah, let me tell y'all
what
something.
What you know about Mike Pence, Flame?
We gotta stop doing this to ourselves. We gotta embrace who we are and love who we are. We see you, player. We see you. We know. Mother knows, and we know. Mother knows, and we know.
Tell me how you know, Flame, because you ain't even got no lenses in your glasses. How can you see that?
I see plenty. I see you. I see plenty.
You want me to be gay so bad.
Yeah, I don't give a damn whether you gay or straight. You ain't my type. And if you open your legs and it ain't a coochie there waiting for me, I'll punch shit out you, dude. I don't want a sword fight. Knock it off. Henry, get your boy. Get your boy, Henry.
No, he needs something. He been flirting all morning long. I don't know what's wrong with him. Well, Flame.
And Charlamagne, you know what's so messed up? I had another comedian tell me, you only got the job.
Wait, hold on. You muffled. Hold on with the earpiece. 1 second.
There you go.
Something slid out. That's the third time now.
Angela, you always talk about some sex. Angela, I think you need to get laid like really good once. I got it for you, Angela. Girl, you would never talk about again. You'll be smiling all day, all night, yesterday, tomorrow, this evening, all that.
You the one that said that it's something slid out twice already. Now that's 3 times.
I know, but you always talk about sex.
What was you about to say? You said somebody said you only got this job. First of all, you don't have a job. You have a partnership. That's number one.
Exactly. But they said that I only got the job because me and you got some kind of thing going on. I said, well, that's crediting my talent. That's disrespectful to Charlamagne because Charlamagne is a married man with a wife. I said, and then that's discrediting my talent. Why couldn't I get the job off my talent?
I mean, that's mad disrespectful. They put you with that ugly man like that, man.
Right.
They
You can do better than that, Flame.
Way better than that, Flame.
Y'all got your own relationship. I ain't got nothing to say with that. Cause Charlamagne know how to defend himself. I've seen him freestyling on quite a few people recently and lately. But Charlamagne, you've been real good lately because I know you and that other guy. I love your clapback. That guy who been freestyling you, he another podcast. I ain't gonna say the name, but you know what your clapback is? You just signed 14 partnerships for iHeart. Just signed the biggest deal with iHeart, and you got a show coming on Comedy Central. Your clapback is real. I want your hands. Yeah, where you gonna put them at? Where you gonna put them at, Shy?
All right, we got more with Flame Maroon. We come back. Don't move.